suckamuckagus.
Andrew the Giant.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Test. What's happening? What's happening? What's up?
Lab After Dark.
Kind of an early Lab After Dark. Labyrinth or lab. What the hell is that?
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
What up, Holly? Tropicana's in the house. Kelsey's in the house. Ooh, we got Rod.
Just sitting down to feed. But
My man Rod's in the house. Love it. C. Taylor, good to see you. What up, Holly? Good to see you, Holly. I know you've been going through.
what's the point in causing any rupture?
Dad, what's happening? Dr. G, what's up? How are you?
Starts now.
All right. Welcome to Lab After Dark, everybody. Good to see you. Good to be here. It's, what is it? October 28th, 9:45 here on the West Coast. Once again, I reiterate that that's the time that I go by. Why do you go on so late? Well, because I'm all the way over here. That's why. And I try and I try. Try as I may. I'm here. I don't know how long it's been since we've done actual After Dark. It's had to be at least like 3 or 4 days. At least. I don't know. It feels like a long time, to be honest, but Sunday. Oh my God. Are we really setting clocks back already? Jeez. That's going to be depressing. It's all like the first, because I'm old now. Like I'm getting old. I know, but you're like, whatever. I'm older. I'm the oldest I've ever been. Okay. And it feels like whenever we do this clocks backwards shit, it's like a bummer for like at least 2 weeks, and I can already see, like all these Thanksgiving ads that are going to be coming, and they're like, it's people are going to be like, the sun's going to go down early. People are going to go out and get their nasty, disgusting turkeys. And then they're inevitably going to go, hey, Josh, you should try my turkey because you'll like the way that I make it. And I can assure you that I won't. No offense to anybody. I'm sure you're all wonderful cooks, and I'm sure your families love the way you cook turkeys. I don't. I won't. You can deep fry it. You can saute it. You can air fry it. You can do anything that you want to that disgusting bird, and it will never suit me as a human. And not only because I think that they're disgustingly dry and bland, but also that turkeys, I've been attacked, as many of you know. I'm a survivor of a turkey attack, and that's a fact, Jack. And it was bad. Although I didn't actually get hurt, but I was traumatized. Absolutely traumatized. I was terrified. And any time that somebody runs from a bird, whenever people run from birds, I ran from a bird and it scared me. And it humiliated me in front of my entire family. So I was less of a protector that day and more of a coward, I guess you could say. And shout out to the Dodgers for losing. Thank you, Toronto. You want me to tell this? You really? I think everybody's pretty much, hasn't everybody heard the turkey story? No? Really? It's something I need to tell again? All right. I'm glad I survived too. All right. So one day, this is like, I don't know. This is before COVID, right? And everything was like normal. There was peace and love and harmony. I'm just kidding. There wasn't. But I think this was like 2018, 2019. Very, very trying time, We were about to be blindsided by this invisible thing, but I was attacked by a very visible thing. I had never dealt with a turkey that wasn't dead in my life. Never. I wasn't particularly fond of turkeys. It wasn't like, I didn't ever think that they were cute or anything, but they're God's creatures. And I know, like, for some reason, the pilgrims or the whatever decided, like, hey, let's eat this disgusting looking bird because there's a lot of them. I mean, that's really what it came down to. It wasn't that turkey was so good that everybody needed to have a little. It was just that they were readily available, and you could shoot them pretty easily because they're dumb, Well, at least I think they're dumb now. I'm sure they're smarter than me. Birds are extremely intelligent. But that being said, I live in a sort of a wooded area, and there was a turkey on the front lawn. And it wasn't very big. It wasn't overly intimidating. And it was like, freaking, what do I know? It was like 8 a.m. So I was like, well, what's this little shit going to do to me? I'm going to walk right past him or her. I think it was a her, but I don't know. To this day, I don't know. And I think that little shit's still alive. And I think it still stalks me, but I could be just being paranoid. But, so, I go out and I just walk past it. And as I walk past it, I'm kind of like looking at it and I go, hey, little turkey. And I kind of lean to get a good, hey, little turkey. And this MFer, like, its shoulders, like, expanded and its wings came out and, like, it kind of did, like, this hop and it had these friggin' huge talons. And it made this noise. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget this noise as long as I live. And it sounded something just like this. Ah! And it, like, lunged at me. It lunged. It went, ah! And it, like, went, pff, and I jumped back. And I had my little book bag that I carried to work, and I dropped it, and I took off inside. And the neighbors came out. Everybody was watching. It was something like that. It was very similar. And I was just like, oh, my God. And I ran inside. And I ran into Ronell's room because he was sleeping. Because the thing ran towards the side of the house. So I needed to look and see I needed to see where that bird went. And I bust through his door and he throws his blanket. He goes, what? And I go, Ronell, there's a turkey outside. And he's like, what? I said, there's a deadly turkey outside and it just tried to attack me. And I don't know what to do. And then he looks out the window and goes, that doesn't look very big. He said, whatever, why don't you go out there? Then we spent the next 30 minutes. I was hiding, okay? But Ronell was telling me how much of a chicken I was.
Muscles and mascara.
Not a
Flex
turkey.
bicep emoji. Donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Jump on the train, y'all. But Freddie Freeman is the man.
He is.
Always will be dear to me regardless where he plays, but you know that already. Flex bicep emoji. Flex bicep emoji. Smiley face.
Freddie Freeman is the man. There's no doubt. It just sucks that he's on the Dodgers. But I get it. And thank you, Muscles. I appreciate that. But we spent the next 30 minutes in hiding. It was like I was in a bunker, hiding. Or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I was doing. But oh my God, it was just like it was absolutely humiliating and terrifying. But we spent the next 30 minutes of him going, it's just a turkey. I could fight a raccoon off. And I said, there's no way that you could take on a raccoon if that's what attacked you. So 30 minutes. It's like, I could take on a raccoon. You're scared of a turkey? I said, dude, go find a raccoon right now and see what happens. A raccoon? You're going to take on a raccoon? And he was convinced. Oh, yeah, dude, I would go right for it. I said, dude, you don't know what a raccoon can do. A raccoon. Those things are gnarly. We're not fighting animals out here. This is not something that we can survive as a family. Although I wanted to take my home defense shotgun and go shoot the turkey, but it's illegal to shoot guns in the city limits. So I went to Big Five and I got myself a blowgun and a really cheap bow and arrow that I never used. I was going to go hunt it down. That was what we were going to, if that thing showed back up in my yard, it was going to get bow and arrowed. And that was what we were going to have for Thanksgiving. That's it. So I didn't want to, but I would have. Look, it attacked me. What do you want me to do about it? Oh, the funniest thing was that he was serious about and then so every person that we came in contact with for like 2 weeks, I would say, hey, he thinks that he could take a raccoon. And they would basically just like laugh in his face. And he was like, what? I said, you can't do anything with the raccoon, it's just not going to happen. But for some reason, he just thought, oh, I could take care of a raccoon, just this, a raccoon that. I mean, is there anybody that thinks that they can take a raccoon that knows about those things? Well, it never came back. I don't like turkeys either. I don't like, and from then on, birds, I think birds are beautiful from a distance because I've also been stalked by like a crow, if you know what I mean. Like a crow, I threw a tennis ball at one time because it was like digging into the trash and I hit it. And I made it rain from like, I don't know, 20 yards away. It just nailed it. Not very hard. I just wanted to get off the trash can because it like had flipped the lid open and it was digging trash out of it. And so I just went, pew, pew. That crow perched up on the side of the building probably for a week, just stared at me every time I left. I'm not even kidding. I would like look up and go, oh man, I'm gonna have to get my bow and arrow and my blowgun and just let it go. But it did, it let bygones be bygones. And so I don't really deal much with birds anymore. I love them from a distance. And they're very much predators, like they're very predatorial and they are after you in a heartbeat. Although some people do keep raccoons as pets. Let me see what we got here. My mom kept saying she had a raccoon in her attic. We thought it was her mine. Sure enough, is the biggest coon ever nesting in there. You couldn't hear it. Those things are massive too. No, you don't want to fight a raccoon. Any sort of like wild animal like that. I mean, I bet a gopher could have a good go at you. What's up, Noel? And we're coming up to that time of the year. Or eventually we're going to end up singing the first Noel. It's a circle of life. But anyway, I know that some of you will be like, Josh, you have to try my turkey recipe. Save yourself. It's not a big deal. I just won't like it. And at this point, it's psychological and biological. I think, if that's a thing. And but that's what it is. A garden rake, yeah. I like look, you got to run them off. You can't, you got to stand your ground. And I didn't stand my ground. And that's why I thought that turkey thought that it was going to be boss until I weaponed up. And no, it didn't, it wasn't scared of me at all. Not even a little. And that sucked. It's a bad day. All right, Southern Soul. Enjoy. Well, hopefully you get your power back soon. That's terrible. Losing your. I got like 2 generators now. Well, I've had them, but I just probably. I think I did discuss it, but and I appreciate you asking. I just. It's so not up my alley of things to, it's just not, I kind of know the lady and, you know, but I don't know. I'm not really sure. It seems like everybody kind of is talking about it. And I'll get struck by who? By talking about something? I don't know if I get struck for it, but it's kind of, it's just not really what I do, I guess. I just feel, I feel bad for people that feel like that they're being harassed or that are actually being harassed and are having a tough time coping. And I'm not saying that it's just, I've seen a lot of it, if that makes any sense. And I always feel bad about that. I don't like seeing people distressed. I don't like seeing people, you know, it's just, I feel bad for everybody too. And like I said, I don't really know her, but we've all exchanged stuff, but I thought it was over. I'm surprised. Like, I still see people talking about it. And that's kind of, I guess, what I don't like about it is that I understand that the people that talk about these things over and over and over have to talk about it, or else nobody's going to watch their show. So they have to cling on to pretty much anything that is drama related, or, you know, where they can call somebody out, or, you know, what business is her personal relationships with anybody else? How's that my business? How's that anybody else's business? And now I know that she took it to, and by the way, that was a mistake for her, but it's always a mistake. Coming to YouTube with your problems, like your real life problems, is a mistake. No question. I advise you against it. Anybody. So that's sort of my take from, by the way, you know, and I see the beautiful Messy Ball says she's not telling the truth. I don't care what she does. And, I mean, you know, the reason that she's such a target as well is that, I mean, there's just, you know, it's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of bottom feeding. It's a lot of bullshit. And, you know, well, look, if that's what her goal was, and I'm not saying that it was or it wasn't, then, well, you know, Josh doesn't care. I really don't. Yeah, I heard white boys in the hospital. Look, You guys think, you know, and I am obviously an extreme critic of White Boy, and I don't like the guy, and I think that everything that he does is shitty. I don't wish ill will on people. I can't have that in me for some reason. It's, you know, I don't want him to, you know, end up being the mayor, but I'm not looking for anybody's demise. You know, they have to take that up with, God or whoever it is that he believes in. And, you know, by the way, for some reason, and Trooper's mom, you're not the only one. You're not the only one, but I got an inordinate amount of emails. When I say an inordinate amount, meaning, I don't know, 5 emails telling me that Sonic has 99-cent corn dogs on Friday. Okay, I'm going to save you guys some trouble here, and I appreciate it. And Trooper's mom does it almost every time, and I appreciate it. Keep sending them. I don't have a Sonic where I live, so it does nothing for me. Not a thing. And even if I did have a Sonic, I wouldn't buy a 99-cent corn dog for 50 cents. The only reason I was caught eating corn dogs was because it was basically all I had in the refrigerator. And I was in between shows and I was getting ready for a show, and McDonough sat there and watched me eat it when I didn't know that he was in the studio. And he says that I ate them violently fast or something like that. I can't remember. And ever since then, it's been corn dog this, corn dog that. I've probably had 4 of them in 3 years. Hot dog, on the other hand, is a little different, but you know. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much I defend myself. It doesn't matter how much I say, look, I don't want this. I'm not a corn dog connoisseur. But then I did myself no favors by reviewing a corn dog. None. I was like, oh, this is kind of funny. And then I was like, let me do a corn dog review. It's etched for eternity. That was a mistake. It was a mistake in the truest sense of the... That's all right. Keep them coming. I did. I don't know why. I got caught up, and everybody's like, dude, you should do a corn dog review. And I did. And I put a lot of effort into it. I know. That's why I cannot escape. Maybe at the end, maybe we'll watch it. I don't know. I'm not upset about it. I'm just telling you that, like, there are many other things that I would like to be associated with. Mary, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then I started getting stuff in the mail, and I don't even know how some people got my address, but I got like corn dog, like toys, like puppets and shit. Like I got a corn dog stuffed animal, but it wasn't an animal. It was just a corn dog stuffed like a stuffed animal. It's like, what? Where the hell is this shit coming from? Poor me. What do you mean? Yeah, I did. I did eat a honey bun one time. One of those ones from the store. And that was because Ernie Shell, predator hunter extraordinaire and zombie ribcage. This mother, that was painful, to be honest with you. I mean, it kind of got stuck in my, I don't know. It kind of got stuck in my sternum. That's what it felt like. It felt like I swallowed a baseball. Yeah, that's what she said. Great. Thank you, sweet soul. Appreciate that. But that's what it felt like. It was disgusting. I don't know. He'll be running from the cops here shortly, I'm sure. He always does. Please hit that like button on the way in. If you have not yet, we are dangerously far into the show. All right, Lulu, take care. I don't know. I haven't really checked into them. I assume that aren't they always together? You think that they're going to break up anytime soon? Who would have them? Who would have either one of them for any amount of time? How many of you have seen the corn dog? No, the corn dog review. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen the corn dog review. I heard they're swingers. Yeah. All right, so most people have seen it. It's over on the labs page. It was It was so fantastic. It was just everything I had ever. I'm just kidding. It sucked.
At Gabby Miss donated $5 through Super Chat. Those corny corn dogs are going to be your legacy.
Yeah.
Lol.
Are they? Yeah, they probably are. I think they already are. I mean, it's been 3 or 4 years now? I mean, it's not going away. McDonough keeps his foot on my neck about that. He loves to do it, but that's okay because I thought corn dogs were made from corn. No, they were not. I don't think so. Batter? Well, of course there could be worse legacies, Kelsey, but there could be better ones. But this right here will go down as legacy, and there'll be no question about that.
Dude looks like a lady, da da. Dude looks like a lady, da da. Dude looks like a lady.
That's a legacy. That right there, my friends. You look like a lady. I mean, I would hate like that. That is memorialized forever.
Dude looks like a lady, da da. Dude looks like a lady, da da. Dude looks like a lady.
Hopefully, he sings that to the nurses and the. Hopefully, he sings that to the nurses in the hospital. Feel better, white boy. We got some more sparring to do. Finish with you, not by a damn sight. Yeah, he can't sing. They call it pitchy, you know. Dude looks like a lady. Sounds like that turkey that attacked me. When that song came out, I listened on an 8-track in my, hold on. It's a toss-up between a corn dog and a turkey terror legacy. I don't know. Ears are too big or something. He got his ear caught in a ceiling fan. I really don't know. I have. No idea. I don't know Lucy Day. Is somebody asking about Lucy Day? She's not here, is she? And thank you, Donna. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, pocket ribs, dude. MRSA and Staff. How do you guys know this stuff? You guys keep tabs on White Guy? No, Lucy. I talked to her it was a couple weeks ago. She said she's going to be back. I guess she's just going through stuff, and sometimes people just need some time. I don't know what's going on in their lives, but we've been in contact, and she told me to tell all of you that she will be back and that she thinks about you guys. Oh, his post? Yeah, but I mean, who would read that? She will be back. And Kat, she also has, I don't know, schedule change or something. That's what I'm saying, dude. We do this. This is a late night show. It's okay, though. We'll be all right. What, kidney stones? Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but that would be extremely rough to have to deal with. Ingrown hair on his head. Well, they'd probably be able to get it out because it'd be the only friggin' hair on his head. If he has MRSA, or what was it that you were saying, MRSA or Staph, and if that gets into his blood, then I guess that would be considered sepsis, and that would be it's a pretty serious thing when it happens. It's actually very serious, but strained vocal cords. Yeah, he probably has that too. Da-da, da-da, dude looks like a lady. That was so good. Matter of fact, what was it? Where's the one where Don told him to kick rocks? Oh, here it is.
Do the reason.
You gotta hear some of this. I think this was when he was first dealing with the stones. Of course it could be deadly. Don't worry, the king of common sense will be fine. I think this was like the night he went to the hospital. He's the king of common sense.
Research, I promise you, I've driven past them all, is people build properties around these ley lines because of the feeling it gives you. When you go to that Catholic church or any church, whatever your forte is.
Where is it that where did he say that Don was a good looking man? I don't know if I have that.
And I just don't understand it. If I put hands on Noelle, right? Truth, she can never do that. Because hard research, not really. Maybe it's not that you're in church, but just maybe you're walking right through a ley line, or you were around one.
The fuck is that? What is he talking about? A ley line? Yeah, staph can kill you. There's no doubt about it. Any sort of infection in your bloodstream is extremely dangerous, and I'm not making fun of him for that, but I'm making fun of him for everything else because, well, he sucks. It's just the worst. I had staph infection that almost took my life. Well, I mean, that happened to me too, but I don't know. if it was staph, but it was an infection that was going into my blood. And it was a terrible thing. I mean, it was one of the most painful things I'd ever experienced in my life. But maybe when he's there, he can get his ears tucked or whatever. I don't really give a shit what he's doing, to be honest. Noelle says she has nothing to do with it. Why not? What the hell is that thing? What is this? I've never seen that thing before. I had no idea what that was. All right. 1 second. I don't know if you guys have seen this one, but there's a new video. Well, it's kind of newish. It's a couple days old. Hey, what's up, everybody? Josh from the lab and Lab After Dark here, back with another reaction video. I don't know if this one's in Walmart or not. I honestly don't know where it is, except that it's in a Walmart. Walmarts inherently make me uncomfortable, but I digress because there's always some good action in a Walmart. And that's for sure. So here we go. Let's unpack it and see what happens. I'm sure it was recommended. It's called Creep in Walmart. Anytime anything ever starts with Creep and Walmart, you're going to have yourself a good video.
October 19th, 2020.
Creep in Walmart battles police until the bitter end. All the toppings and it's all there in the title.
22. Officers responded to a request from Walmart to remove a man from the store. The man had been seen touching himself inappropriately around customers.
Oh my God. Well, I guess we know where the creep comes from.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
I saw a palm tree, so I'm guessing this is Florida again.
Oh, what happened? What happened? Get on the ground.
Chances are we're going to end up seeing his butt crack at some point. Typically, Walmart's getting tased and tackled is the perfect recipe for butt crack.
Listen to me. Now, 2268. We're in the parking lot. Fucking grabbing on, bitch. Fuck. Got him. Got him? Yeah. Wait.
I think the guy that's got him in a half Nelson is blocking the butt crack.
You fucking bitch.
He's not very, he's not happy.
Yeah. Turn over onto your stomach. Now. Stay right there. Now 2268 West Palm.
I think, what's this?
One detained. It's a black male. We're going to be down by the grocery entrance.
Dude.
And you start a supervisor for a taser.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Kevin, stop.
Relax.
And MS Coach donated $5 through Super Chat.
You know me?
Stand up. Stand up.
I did.
Can you grab that, sir? Stop. Stop.
Why is he still like? Why is he still fighting? He's in handcuffs, and he's obese.
Stop.
Here he goes again. It's like when you're walking. It's like when you're walking your dog, and he keeps trying to get off of his leash. He sees another dog, and he's like, "Arr!" "Oh my God!"
Stop.
Nice of you guys to show up. Look at the palm trees. It's got to be Florida.
I think I got everything.
Okay. All right. Chill out.
We're gonna go down to the office.
Okay.
Well, man, I was trying to talk to you and have you leave the store. Why? Because you're jacking off, following those women around. But now, you're going to jail. For what? Resisting arrest, fleeing, lewd and lascivious behavior. I'll leave.
Well, when he said that he was trying to get him to leave the store, I mean, that's exactly what he did. If that was his goal, was to leave the store, then that's what he did. He just so happened to tase him and tackle him.
I'll leave, sir.
Don't start. Don't do it, man. Listen, you already went to jail. Okay?
Just give me a ticket.
You already went to jail.
Just give me a ticket. Yeah, so you can't, so you don't pay it? God dang it. Friggin' face is in the way. Hold on. Give me a ticket. Give me a ticket.
Don't make us have to dump you in here. All right?
Can I get some water first, please?
You'll get some water.
Please.
We're going to go in this office. You're going to sit down.
My phone's fell.
Okay, we'll get it. Go in.
My phone's fell, please.
We'll get it.
No, you're not. Somebody go pick it up my phone.
Let's go.
Man.
We're going to get your phone. Get in there.
Step out.
I mean, imagine having to deal with this big baby who was whacking his pud inside of a Walmart following women around. Lucky that these women's husbands or boyfriends don't come down there and shit. I mean, he is lucky that the cops got to him and Randy or whatever the asset protection guy's name was.
Can I get a piece of that water, please?
What's up?
Water, please?
Yes.
Can I get my phone, please?
Sit down.
Can I get my phone? Ah! What the fuck? I need some water.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, hear that again.
Sit down.
Can I get my phone? Ah!
He probably sat on his keys or something.
Can I get my phone, please?
Sit down.
Can I get my phone? Ah! What the fuck? I need some water.
We're getting it for you, but calm down.
Look at my
Chill
face, my
out.
eyes. Please, can I get some water? Please, can I get a cup of water right there, please?
He's going to get it.
Right there.
You can't have what somebody else is.
Please, I'm about to throw up.
You're not.
I'm about to throw up. I can't. Y'all gonna make me throw up.
Sit down.
I'm trying to fight.
What a job. I mean, seriously, I feel so bad for these police officers.
I can't. Y'all gonna make me throw up.
Sit down.
I'm trying to fight. I'm not trying to fucking fight.
Listen,
Stop.
you need to
Turn
stay.
water.
You need to stay seated. I asked him to bring some water. Okay.
Sit down.
You're making this
All
work.
right, stop. All right, stop. Get off me.
You stop.
I'm not fighting. Can I take this shit off my? Can you get off my neck with the string?
You already out of stripes with me. I ain't got the picture.
All right, man. I just want some water.
We're getting it.
Can I get that water right there? I'm about to. Please. You can swear you know.
You throw up on us.
Can I get some water, please?
They're bringing the water.
Damn, man. Stop pushing me.
Stop moving.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stay seated. You've been too flimsy. You moving.
All right. You pushing me on the shit.
Be still.
I'm not doing nothing. Damn, bro. Can I get some water?
Hey, relax.
Can I get some water?
Relax. You're not gonna get water if you're acting this way. Just chill the fuck out. Sit up. Own up to it. It's done with.
Okay, can I get some water, please?
You might have dropped this.
All of it.
Yeah, I'm glad they're in grab. I'm not grabbing this phone too.
Let's do what you're gonna do. Now,
Wow. Like, how entitled is this shithead? Jaying off in a Walmart, having to be hamster fed water.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Let me get all of it. This drives me nuts. And he's got huge tits.
All of it.
Yeah, I'm glad they're in grab. I'm not grabbing this phone too.
let's do what you're gonna do. Now, just let me know was that wrong.
Miss, what the fuck?
Because you
I'm not doing shit. You can't let me move around. You're fucking breaking my nails.
Because you already stood up twice.
What the fuck? You're breaking my nail, everything. Damn,
Breaking my nails.
relax. Oh my gosh. Look,
So this guy is. All right,
nail
check this out.
everything.
So the tubby guy was running from that cop.
Damn,
He's the most in shape person I've ever seen in my life. I mean, he's not even breathing hard,
relax. Oh my gosh. Look,
and his fade is excellent.
I'm trying to relax.
Okay, so just sit up and relax. Don't
Can I
catch
get some more water, please? Damn. Miss, seriously?
Yeah.
All right, so you were going down that.
Yeah, it should be on the other side, just a little bit, like if you're going back towards the store. Because I heard his phone fall, and then...
It's 2 phones.
All right, let me go see if I can find it.
Can I get another water, please?
I wouldn't do that.
Right there.
No, you don't get to drink everybody's water.
That's my water. It's just water.
Here you go. This is what you get.
For like, pour that for me, miss.
Do you want this?
What's your last name?
Jefferson.
Jefferson Dickhead.
First name?
Nathan.
What's your middle name?
None. Can I get a...
What's your date of birth?
Please, can I get some of that water, please?
Yeah, we'll get you another one. I need to get this. What's your date of birth?
May 24th. 93.
Your address?
I don't have one.
So where you live?
Nowhere.
Where you lay your head?
Nowhere.
Okay. What's a good phone number for you?
The one I have.
Okay, well, I'm not a mind reader, so what's your phone
I
number?
don't have one.
Okay, so then we don't have to worry about the 2 phones you dropped, right? Because they're not yours. Okay.
Well, I do, but you know, I need a bathroom. I'm about to piss myself. I'm about to piss. Y'all let me pee myself?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're
Are you in
used
the
to it.
corner? Y'all let me pee right here myself?
Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Be yourself.
You shouldn't have to go that bad. You just said that you have to pee, so you need to wait a minute, okay? You're gonna wait a minute.
I say let him pee himself.
I'm peeing right now.
That's what you decided to do.
Mr. Jefferson, the information that you gave me is not accurate.
Because I'm not from out here.
Where are you from?
I was born out here.
That's not what he's
Where are you
asking.
from?
What's your social security number?
I don't even know that.
Do you got a Florida driver's license?
No.
He's lying.
I don't have one. You see what happened with me?
Do you have a state ID?
No.
Have you ever worked anywhere?
No, just us niggas. Can I get some more water, please? It's an emergency.
Tell him your right name.
I just told him.
So listen. You're gonna get booked into the county jail as a John Doe, and you'll sit there until they figure out who you are. So, I'm gonna advise you to give an officer false information.
I'm not giving you false information.
Okay? So give me your last name again.
I just gave it to you.
Okay, give it to me again.
I just gave it to you.
Okay. So your last name is Jefferson.
Jeff.
First name is Nathan.
Nathan.
Your date of birth?
4/23/93.
Okay, so that's different than what you gave me. First you gave me 5/24.
It's 4. I didn't say 5.
So
4/23/93.
and you never had a license or ID in the state of Florida. How long have you been in Florida?
It's Florida. Somebody did make a nice or a helpful comment that they say that now, look, body cam footage comes from everywhere, but apparently Florida is the easiest state to get body cam footage. It's just readily available because it's sort of it's very transparent there with the body cam footage. They just give it away to people.
I'm not in the system, bro. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Okay, I'm just asking. How long have you been in Florida?
Not long.
Okay. All right. Since you're in my custody, I have some questions that I want to ask you, so I want to advise you of your rights, okay?
What's my... So somebody just picking my phone.
Let me read this first, okay? I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. So the reason I read those to you is because right now you've been arrested for lewd and lascivious behavior, which is what I observed you were out there doing in the clothing area of the store. That's on video, right? And when I came to make contact with you, I was coming to address that. Initially, I was going to talk to you, trespass you from the business area. Once I tried to talk to you, you took off running for whatever reason. I'm still not entirely sure, okay? So we're kind of beyond the point where I would give you a warning and send you anyway.
You're right.
So basically, he was going to tell him to, I mean, fair enough, but he was going to tell him, leave the store, trespass him. He's not welcome back. But since Fatty decided to run, then Mr. Triathlon chased his ass down and did it fairly easily, too. Even with all that stuff on.
So what I want to talk to you about is why you were doing that in the store. Is there any reason?
Honestly, no.
Okay. So at no point when you're in the store do you recall, like, actually, pleasing yourself in the store or anything like that?
No, sir, I was not. I mean, if somebody seen me and thought I was unattractive in any way and felt like I was doing something that made them feel comfortable, I would know, but I was not doing anything such as like masturbating and stuff like that. No, sir.
Okay, and so when I came to make contact with you, you said that you took off running because you were nervous?
I said what?
You said you took off running because you were nervous or you were scared?
I took off running, but, you know, I just try to stay away from that type of stuff.
So what was the reason that you took off running when I said, hey, you know, my man, come here?
It doesn't matter now, bro.
I'm just asking.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, thanks, sir. What county were you born in Jersey?
I don't know. I was fucking Tyler, different.
I'm trying to help you out, man. I don't want to have to give you another charge.
Should I say give him another charge? So they're doing facial recognition because you know this guy's been arrested before. There's no way that this is the first time that he's ever encountered the police officer. So they're trying to ID him through facial recognition, and he noticed that right away. I would have had no idea what the hell this guy was doing. Maybe I had no idea. Or I'd have no idea, but he knows. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Hold your head up. We're not doing that. I got it.
Poor lady. She's the best, by the way.
No, you just want to be the rough one, bro.
No, you just doing unnecessary stuff.
I'm thirsty, man. Y'all didn't even give me no water.
You had a whole bottle of water. And you giving out fake names.
And you're trying to piss yourself.
Exposure of sexual organs before at a 24.
24? 30, 35?
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, aggravated battery on police officer. You like to fight police officers.
And run.
Aggravated fighter on firefighter. Oh, you like to fight.
Give me some water, please.
Why should we cooperate with you? You still didn't give up your name. We had to go through all this extra trouble, and I've already given you 2 bottles of water. That you've had enough.
The other one wasn't full.
Okay, well, you know what? We're not required. We don't have to give anybody any water. So you're lucky.
He has a Act 49 DOP at Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office in state pickup point.
That's why he's running.
Hey, he's on probation. He got a 49 for VOP and more of the same. He got a history of 43 and 31 on Aaliyah resisting with.
So he's a sexual predator. He's a deviant. He's out whacking his tally in public, and which is disgusting. Especially like there are people, there are kids in the store, there are women in the store. I mean, it's just anybody that's in there should not be subjected to this guy. What a pile of shit.
Okay, you can turn this way. I see to check your back.
I'm good, bro. I'm gonna know me back.
I know, but I still gotta check.
And you got a history of lying, so.
It doesn't like any of them contact.
You think you'll try and run again?
You gotta think there's something in my shoes.
Okay, keep walking.
There he goes.
You got me fucked up.
I got you. 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 I got. I got. I got. I got. I got you. I got you. I got you.
You got the right one.
I got you.
You got the right fucking one.
Oh yeah, the hog tie.
You gotta stop, man. You're making this worse. Let's stand up. You gonna stand up? Stand up.
You gonna hold me by my feet and tell me to stand up?
Let his feet go. Stand up, man.
Stand up.
Cuffs.
Cram his enormous.
Get in the car. Yo, you come on. Bro, you're so extra.
He is.
Get in the car, Michael.
Sit up. Sit up.
Oh, that was beautiful. Look at this.
Sit up. Sit up.
Oh my god.
Sit up. Sit him up.
Just leave him.
Yo, I cannot sit up like this, man. What the fuck? I'm not even fighting. I can't sit up.
Sit.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Get up.
Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all hurting my fucking.
Sit up.
You're doing
Get
it to yourself.
Wrist, man.
Get up.
You're doing it to yourself.
Bro, y'all
Stand
pushing
up.
me on the floor. Look at my
Stand up.
knees.
Mike.
My
Nobody's
knee is
touching you.
under the chair.
Michael. Get.
My knee is under the chair. Look at me.
Then move it for yourself.
How can I move, bro? You know you can't move back
Move
here.
it. Move it. Move it.
Stand up.
Get it out.
Oh my
Scoot it
gosh,
out.
man. Yo,
Scoot it out.
Pushing me. You just pulling me.
Scoot it
You
out.
just pull me out, man. I'm getting a cramp.
Sit him up.
I love this part. Just leave him.
Yo, I cannot sit up like this, man. What the fuck? I'm not even fighting. I can't sit up.
Sit.
Hey, look at.
Let me see here. Give me a second. La da 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 da.
Look at me. Look
Get
at me.
up.
Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all hurting my fucking.
Sit up.
You're doing
Get
it to
up.
Wrist, man.
Get up.
You're doing it to yourself.
Bro, y'all
Stand
pushing
up.
me on the floor. Look at
Stand
my
up.
knees.
Mike.
My
Nobody's
knee is
touching you.
under the chair.
Michael. Get.
My knee is under the chair. Look at me.
Then move it for yourself.
How can I move, bro? You know you can't move back
Move
here.
it. Move it. Move it.
Stand up.
Get it out.
Oh my
Scoot it
gosh,
out.
Man. Yo,
Scoot
somebody
it out.
Pushing me. You just pulling me.
Scoot it
You
out.
just pull me out, man. I'm getting a cramp.
Maybe you should have more pickle juice.
Ah, my
Sure got a lot of aches and pains for a 30-something-year-old.
Okay. Yeah, no, I get it, but
So it says
you-
that. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, being a cop is probably one of the most underappreciated jobs of all time. It's not all detective work, and sometimes you got to chase a guy through Walmart who was playing with himself and tase him and then bottle feed him, make him sit on his keys, accidentally slam his head into the back of the car. I mean, it is not a glorious thing. But the fact that I'm what really fascinated me, and I didn't really touch on it too much during this, but what really fascinated me about this video was that he tried to outrun somebody who could very well be in the Olympics. He could have probably beat Bruce Jenner back in the day. Like, that's how in shape that guy is. And then, so I was just floored that he would think. Now, obviously he's got priors and he's on probation. So he's probably going to go to jail for a little while. So he has to try to do something, but he just, he didn't even get very far. Matter of fact, the guy tased him perfectly while running. If you noticed, like, he tased him before he's out of the store, I believe. Yeah, he didn't even make it out of the store. He didn't even make it out of the store. And then, he's tased right here. This guy's just like, he's probably not even jogging, and this guy's enormous ass thinks that he's going to run from this cop, which I just have no idea why. I saw a palm tree, and then I think he lays down, sort of, look at those blue shorts. Guessing this is Florida again.
What happened?
I mean, he went down like it was nothing. He grabbed a hold of his shirt and he fell. Like, that's how bad his balance is. It's just unbelievable that there are people that are like this in real life. It's kind of scary, to be honest with you. But like I said, he's lucky he didn't get the holy shit beat out of him, because that's what he deserved. It's just a weird thing. Like, what's this guy? This guy shouldn't even be allowed in Walmarts. Public places are obviously not okay for him. I was going to also tell you, and Holly, thank you so much. Holly gifted 5 Lab After Dark memberships. Let's see. These rap sheets are longer than Project 2025. Thank you, Holly. Very kind of you. By the way, I was going to tell you guys that I talked to Brandy Neal just the other day, a couple days ago, and let me see here. Hold on. Hey kid, I'll be in the hospital for a while and didn't want to miss your birthday. Here's 40 and 1 to grow on. Be well, do good. Oh man. Zombie Ribcage, aka Pop, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. I hope that everything goes okay for you. And obviously we will be thinking of you. Check in with us. Have Mary check in with us when you can. Zombie Ribcage, a big part of Lab After Dark, big part of the show. We enjoy both of them very much. Yeah, that's right. Look, if that was like my girlfriend or my wife or my sister or my aunt and something like that happened, I would probably want to beat the holy shit out of that guy. I mean, I really, really would. Yeah, but she's on the mend, and we're back at it, like Brandy is pretty amazing, and I'm glad that she's doing good again, because it's it's very tough. Look, she's going through hell, legitimately. She's legitimately going through hell, not only with her health, but with obviously what's going on with Michael. And hopefully...
At Mary's Pop 47 donated $41 through Super Chat. Hey kid. I'll be in hospital for a while and didn't want to miss your birthday. Here's 40 and 1 to grow on. Be well. Do good.
I'm going to be an old man. I don't know if that's old or not. See, I hate when it doesn't count towards the goal. It's ridiculous. This should have counted. Where the wind blows. Thank you. Let me make sure she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should have counted. I don't know why it doesn't. It's so dumb. So dumb. I hate it. It's so dumb. Look at this stupid piece of Do you guys remember? I was just talking to somebody about this the other day, but do you guys remember when? Let's see. When I went on Justin's show and we talked to Stacy, which felt like a fever dream. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't turn. My birthday is not until the 15th of November. Pushing for that.
At MS Kelch donated $5 through Super Chat. Geo.
Do you remember that, Rod? Let's see. I wasn't the bad. I swear to God, I wasn't the bad cop. I was thoroughly annoyed with him and his blatant lies. Let's see. Let's see. All right, there he is. Where did that? I haven't seen that thing in a really long time. That was a terrible. It was pretty bad, wasn't it? Wander skid mark. He was gulping milk. He really was gulping milk. Hold on. Like I said, we also got sent a bill after.
Don't go fast when you're on the toe.
Oh, look. Yeah, look how long this has been.
Or comment on it. If I can pull it up. I got so many screens pulled up. It's an.
Are you out of here?
Okay.
Good night.
All right. And this is.
Well, what do you mean? it could have been worse. I got sued because of
from,
this.
Forget what news. I'm sorry, I
I
don't
mean, I don't know where the lawsuit stands as of now, but I got sued because of it.
got the source on me right now, but
He got so butthurt, and I
It
did.
says
It was bad.
according to documents, police forced entry into Wandra's home around 9:30 p.m. Friday, where they found Sarah Wandra in the living room.
Rod, you haven't seen this?
She was detained.
Yeah, I got sued. I did initially say no to the interview. I was yes. Justin said, "Hey, Josh, I'm interviewing Sarah or Stacy Wandra. Would you like to interview him with me?" And I said, "No, I would not, but thank you." And then the interview started, and I was going like, I was thinking like, oh fuck, who is it? Like, I can't help myself. I have so many questions. I don't know if he's getting out, but and the case, I mean, is going for. Yeah, well, I mean, he tried, but I don't know. I don't know ever know what happened with it. He definitely filed it. Well, nothing ever happened. Like I would happily. I've told you guys this before. I would happily be sued by somebody like Stacy Wandra or Dawn and Candace. Or I thought Chris was thinking about Chris Proudfoot too, but I would definitely be happy, not happy about it, but I would definitely go through. Yeah, he fudged up all of our names, but I would definitely sit through depositions with them.
And read a copy of a search warrant. Quote, when I got to the portion that read murder, she said, quote, did you just say murder multiple times? End quote. A Fruitland police officer wrote in the affidavit, she also said, quote, I have never murdered anyone, end quote. Officials said Sarah Wandra maintained
Rod, if you haven't
that
seen this,
she, quote, definitely did not.
It's funny because I think back of all the people that I sort of confronted on here or gotten into it with a little bit, and it's been a substantial amount of people. Like I tend to get pissed off. I don't know, like with these guys.
Kill that boy, end quote. That's her quote.
I mean, because he's lying. He's a liar.
Not mine. And said, quote, the Most High God already.
Well, I think they want to find Michael because they were, you know, I think they want to find Michael, but if they can't, they still have a case.
Told me who did it, end quote. She reportedly told police, quote, oh, wow.
He's named officially as a suspect in the disappearance of Michael Vaughn. Him and his wife and their weird friend, Brandon Sherliff and Adrian Lucian.
Wow, the Most High God just told me that Stacy was the one who killed him.
Whether
she would.
No clue. She's literally like gone cuckoo. I'm a very high believer in God, and I believe in God strongly, and God wouldn't tell a lie. You know what I mean? God is very, he.
And I also have this problem with people that bring God into it that obviously are not. You know, I'm not the arbiter of who's godly or who's not, but I mean, the things that this guy's been accused of and has admitted to, because you've seen it. Yeah, you know what? I wish that I could tell you. I wish that I could, but that's when I get set off by that kind of stuff. Well,
died on the cross.
God may not tell a lie, but humans will. Let me ask you this
That's
question
true.
really
That's
fast.
Go ahead.
I guess my question really is,
Drink.
what is it that you're trying to accomplish? I mean, you are a suspect in the case, whether
Yes.
law enforcement has said that. What is it like? So you're doing I'm not saying you're doing rounds, but you're going on panels and stuff. Like, how is this going to help you? How is this going to help exonerate you?
It's not going to help exonerate me, but what it's doing is giving people my side of the story, because there's a lot of stories being told, but nobody's going to believe one person over the other. Reality is I'm still a suspect. And when it gets cleared by law enforcement, then people have a different view. But
Still
I
not
want
clear.
to personally tell people my side of the story, because I feel that's what I'm destined to do. Because I feel there's a lot of bullshit talk, there's a lot of crap talk about each and every one of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just honestly going out there because I know.
By the way, Justin's lipstick looks fabulous.
What happened that night. I know that I know the whereabouts where I was. I know the whereabouts where Sarah and Brandon were. I don't see that. That's why I'm doing this, because there's a lot of questions regarding this.
Yeah, but you don't have anything to offer as to where Michael is.
I don't. You're right, because I don't.
So what I'm saying is, like, and the point that that should take 5 minutes to say.
He has taken a polygraph.
I did take a polygraph, and I was very well informed that I passed a polygraph by detectives, by the FBI, by my mom, who the detectives told. I was also told that Sarah and Brandon did not.
Have you told investigators anything that you haven't told the public? And if so, why?
Not at all.
So your story that you're telling everybody is the exact same that you have told in the interrogations.
Exactly.
And to stop an interrogation, what you did, you said that Michael was in the yard. How does that, did that stop an interrogate? Did that actually stop it?
I haven't been interrogated since. I haven't heard from law enforcement. I haven't talked to law enforcement. I haven't heard a peep from anybody.
So they dug up that entire yard, as we all saw. We watched them do it, based on just you saying that he was buried in the yard to stop it.
Correct.
So you tricked law enforcement into doing that?
I guess if you want to put it that way, yes.
Well, I mean, that's against the law, right?
I mean, do you think
so? You could and probably should be charged with that. But and I'm not here to like trip you up or hang you or be mean to you or anything. But how is it that you can trick dogs into hitting on human decomp? You can't do that. You can trick the police, but you're not tricking dogs. I hope
not at all. But
I hope they play this in court. I really do. Dogs did hit, correct?
Apparently that's what
there was supposed to be multiple.
By the way, Fruitland Police Department was watching the show that night.
Dogs.
So you told them that Michael was buried in the yard, and then, which you say is a lie, but then dogs hit on human decomp in that yard.
They hit before I told them that. That's why they questioned me.
So they hit before?
No, Kelsey, he didn't send me.
Correct.
He didn't send me an invoice, but what he did send me was he asked me for $100 and then called me a homosexual when I said no.
So
But to prove my point that there was nothing back there, that's why I had them go dig it up. I knew there was nothing back there. I simply was very much so under pressure. I was being interrogated to the point of tears. I mean, for hours a day, for like 3 or 4 days. And honestly, I could not take it. It was killing me.
But I thought you said you gave them the tip.
I did give them the tip after they interrogated me.
If the dogs would have hit earlier, they would have just dug it up.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to understand.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so obviously,
they wouldn't notice. They wouldn't have known to search your house if they hadn't if you hadn't given them the tip.
That's what I'm saying. I told them
You told them, and then the dogs hit, correct?
No.
Because the dog, if they hit on
cadaver
dog,
dogs hit before. That's at least what I'm being told. That's what law enforcement told me. That's what detective criminal.
they would dig it up though. They would have dug it up if dogs would have hit. Not so they didn't. They dug it up because you said Michael was buried in the yard.
Correct.
Okay, but
Then they bring the dogs out there to confirm that hey, there is human there is they're hitting out here. So then they dig it up.
All I know is I told them that fable. That's what I told them. I don't know anything further than that.
And you can see how that's going to be hard
for
for people to understand.
I do, absolutely.
Because I mean that's a lot to tell. I mean, to get an interrogation to stop, all you would need to do is say, "Hey, I want to talk to my lawyer."
And I did that. My lawyer was present with me.
Okay. I've got the clip where JD Huff said we have multiple dogs hit and we've got all of this based on evidence, it says.
And testimony. I mean, and that's what I'm really wondering is and by the way, if you think about this, you know, what we saw was he wasn't him confessing to what happened. What we saw was him telling investigators where to dig up Michael's remains. And then, but before that, they had talked about the night before. And I'm guessing that the night before that there is much more to what happened and what was said. If you listen to the body cam footage of him talking to investigators, they spent some time together the day before as well. And so I think that this was all going along with his, I think, confession. Because like I said, this is just what I think. I think that you plan on being indicted like everybody else that was up. Wait a minute. Wait. Where'd you find this at? I, without knowing anything, can tell you that there was a conversation before the one that we got to see. We haven't seen whatever happened in the days before, or the day before, or the days before. You can sue anybody for pretty much anything. It won't matter. But I mean, you can sue people. It won't be successful. On those poster boards. And you're trying to get ahead of this thing, kind of get your story out there, which I don't blame you, but it's going to come back to bite you in the ass. I know it is. But what you're going to do, he doesn't even know what I'm talking about, so since there's 4 different people involved, what's going to end up happening is you guys are all going to start throwing each other under the bus. You're kind of Brandon was the first one. Then it's you because you're out of jail now. And Adrian eventually at trial or whatever is happening here. But what I'm saying is I don't understand why anybody would tell the police that there's a kid buried in the yard to stop an interrogation. What good does that do? Did that help you in some way?
The probable cause,
because why you wouldn't tell him that unless he was actually buried in that yard.
He wasn't.
He wasn't when they went back, but he was at one point, according to the dogs.
But the
and
problem,
to you.
The problem is how is he not? I mean, how is he not found? I mean, he obviously was in that yard at some point. Investigators and dogs and everyone picked it up. Now, maybe you didn't have nothing to do with it, but somebody at that house did. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And who was it?
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling my side, because I know for a fact, and per the posters and the pictures and everything that I posted, that I sent to Justin, like I had nothing to do with this boy's disappearance. I had no knowledge of him being buried. If he was buried, that's news to me. And what's weird about it is our neighborhood, like they have cameras that like from Sky Cam or whatever it is that you can see into the backyard. There was no dig holes. My dog Oakley, it was a digger, but she dug right when you walked out the front patio where the dead spot is where the barbecue was.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now,
it was dead because the barbecue we had 2 barbecues at the time, and one was sitting on the grass.
One of the things. Oh, sorry, Justin.
Go ahead, Josh.
Well, one of the things that the dog would do is when they're sniffing in the yard, not only would they do that, at any point, if he was in the house at all, if Michael was in your house, the dogs would hit at the front porch. Did they?
No, not to my knowledge. No.
I think they hit beside the front porch.
Oh, okay. So that would indicate that he was near the house. So Michael, I mean, let's just be honest here. Michael was around that house.
Huh?
Michael was around that house. The dogs aren't going to hit just for no reason unless you buried somebody else back there.
I don't know. I have no information to give to that. Like I told everybody and anybody on here, if I knew something about this, because I am in no way okay with abducting a child, killing him, burying him. I would bury somebody else for doing that to somebody like that.
Now, the probable cause affidavit, it says that you spoke to them while you were not in custody about this.
I gave them permission.
Okay, maybe that's what
to search the house when Sarah got arrested. I didn't get arrested. She got arrested April 13th of 2022. I got arrested May 6th of 2022.
Okay. All right.
Do you expect to be indicted for this?
I was going to ask that, yeah.
I mean, obviously you have an idea that you're probably, or else you wouldn't be doing this. I mean, let's just, I've seen this before.
To tell my side of the story. And if I'm indicted, they've got a long road ahead of them with going to trial.
Well, I mean, not really. If you told him that he was in the yard, I mean, you're going to be charged with lying to investigators if that's what you did. And that's a serious crime too.
And if I am, I am. I own up to that.
This is in October. Prosecutors on the investigation over Michael says, quote, I expect to charge it.
Yeah, I mean, they put 4 posters up of people, and I'm not saying you don't have the right to defend yourself. You absolutely do. And if you have nothing to do with this, all that should come out eventually. But I don't know. I'm not really sure why. I just don't. I can't get past like how you would just say, hey, yeah, he's in the yard.
I literally made that up.
And there was dogs literally hit on human decomposition.
Yeah, that's the problem is if you made it up and he was actually in the backyard I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Stacey?
I feel you and I get that. But
that's like that's a hell of a coincidence.
I gave them a direction. Okay, this is where I know that it was a lie because that dog may have hit in the backyard, but the direction and area that I pointed to him, the dogs did not hit around at that house in the backyard. I told them he was literally buried directly across from the patio.
Well, who do you think did this?
I don't know.
I know
Adrian has, according to detectives and what I've been told by them, that Adrian has a huge history of human trafficking. So I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh.
But the matter of the fact is when and how he would get away with doing something like that, because I have no knowledge of any of this.
Okay. All right. Let me just play
donated
this.
$4.99 through Super Chat.
This was
Hey Josh
what
and friends.
they said.
I'm a bit
Everybody, I just
sleepy
wanted to
here,
start
but
out
it's
by
not all
saying
4
thank
liars. Pouting face emoji.
And it remains very active and an ongoing
Thank you,
investigation.
Fasta. That's very kind of you.
You can't take one of our most precious citizens from us and ever expect us to stop. During the course of this investigation to date, we received credible information that the remains of Michael Vaughn could be found in the backyard at 1102 Red Wing Street in Fruitland.
Can you pause that for a
As a
second?
result, the Fruitland Police Department obtained a search.
Why it says that they received credible information. So that's based on your tip alone. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Okay. I was just checking.
Okay.
Search warrant for the residence along with the front and backyards. That search warrant was served on November 11th. It was a Friday. We served that late in the evening. Upon entry, officers encountered Sarah Wandra, one of the known occupants of the home, and Sarah was subsequently arrested based on probable cause that she had knowledge of Michael's death and failed to report that death to law enforcement.
What would the probable cause be?
Him.
The following day, the Fruitland Police Department, joined by the Idaho State Police.
Oh man, I forgot about that. What would the probable? Well, he's the probable cause from what he said. He just sitting there like a dumbass. Look at his big goofy ass.
The Idaho Mountain death to law enforcement.
What would the probable cause be?
Of Michael's death and failed to report that death to law enforcement.
What would the probable cause be?
Him.
The following day, the Fruitland.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think he's there at this press conference, I believe, or at that press conference that is on the screen.
Police Department, joined by the Idaho State Police, the Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue, the Fruitland Fire Department, and the Fruitland Public Works Department began a very methodical excavation of the backyard of the Wanderers' home. During that excavation process, the Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue, Mountain States detection dogs deployed multiple certified human remains detection dogs on the property.
Listen to this.
All of them alerting to the presence of human remains.
All of them.
Every single one of them. Not one didn't. That's where the problem,
right?
You know, that's where the story really starts to fall apart for you. Is you're saying that I made this up, but then you have multiple dogs. Every dog that was there hit.
Mm-hmm.
They're not hitting. I mean, you can bring them to my backyard right now. I can make up a lie. They're not going to hit, and they're not going to dig up my yard. I mean, you understand that.
Penetrating radar was also used.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's it. I was just wondering.
I just want to finish this little
And
bit
deployed,
right here.
Detecting anomalies in the backyard. We completed the excavation.
And that's where something has been dug and, you know, the ground isn't as firm.
Of the entire backyard and removed over 250 yards of dirt. Prior to backfilling the yard, the dirt was meticulously sifted for any potential human remains. We did not find Michael's remains. Although the remains of Michael Vaughn were not recovered, we strongly believe, based on evidence, that Michael was abducted and is deceased, and that
based on evidence
that his remains were buried and later moved from the property. As of today, the whereabouts of his remains are unknown. However, the investigation is active, fluid, and ongoing.
You know, I mean,
Sarah wanted a baby, right?
She wanted a baby.
Did she take Michael?
I have no idea.
I mean, she's your wife. You would have some
Sarah
idea.
was also very deceitful and hid everything from me. She had the gun she held Tanner Butler up at gunpoint with.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea or any knowledge about the gun that she had. Because Randy Strickland, who was staying with us, asked her to not tell me about it because I was a felon.
Mm-hmm. Is that what you got in trouble for?
Huh?
Is
I
that
got
what you
for having my own gun.
Right. Well, you know, the main
were you
thing
offered a deal, like a cooperation deal?
They offered this before they dug the yard, and they said that they would give me a 15 plus 7, but in the condition that I would tell them where the body is. And I said, I don't know where the body is.
Currently, or you did in the past?
I have never known where the body is.
Somebody in the chat just said that Adrian was left with a duffel bag. You know anything about that?
No, never even knew that he had a duffel bag with him. He had a backpack.
So you unequivocally, absolutely never at any point in your life have seen Michael Vaughn. Never.
I don't even know who this kid was, and that's deep down honest to God with everything in my heart. I have no idea. I've never seen this kid. I've never even. I didn't even know he existed. I didn't know who Tyler and Brandy were.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, I've never seen that kid in my day in my life.
Okay, so Brandon had a duffel bag. Excuse me. What did Brandon have? What was Brandon doing with the duffel bag?
He had his clothes in it. Like I watched him when we went to go tow the car. I watched him have an empty duffel bag. It was empty, and I watched him fill it with all of his clothes that he had at our house.
Was it your duffel bag?
No, it was his.
So you're not missing a duffel bag?
Not at all.
Okay.
What about underneath the house?
There was a crawl space, but that crawl space literally had, it was in the walk-in closet from our bathroom.
Right.
That literally had an empty Savage Arms old box from an old 17 that I had had.
Okay.
Did a dog hit at Brandon's house?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't confirm that.
That burp was disgusting. That thing was way down. Yes, the dogs also hit, I believe, at her porch or something weird like that. I think. I know that the dogs alerted.
Because I've been told things through lives, like doing YouTube lives, but I've never heard anything from the police. No.
Yeah. He did. He belched very loudly. He's been chugging milk.
I can't confirm that because
he's been chugging milk and chew. Did a dog hit at Brandon's house? Unreal.
I don't know. I don't.
That bad boy had some bass in it too.
No, I can't. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Did a dog hit at Brandon's house? I'm gonna throw up.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't confirm that because I've been told things through lives, like doing YouTube lives, but I've never heard anything from the police. No.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any further questions, like Eve, that does the same thing.
Nah, we're good on that, bro.
And you guys do has literally covered.
We don't do the same thing.
This whole case extensively, like
that's all right. We're fine.
Thoroughly. And she just wanted me to point out to you guys, like, if you have questions, like skeptibilities or whatever, to literally go to her. Like, she has the police reports, she has everything.
I just don't understand why you would.
Thanks, we'll pass.
Lie to the feds about saying that there's a body in the backyard.
You have to understand it coming from my point of view and my mental disability that I suffer with, like not as an excuse, but
what's your mental disability?
I have fetal alcohol syndrome. I have Asperger's. I have autism, which is Asperger's.
That is autism.
I have bipolar, intermittent explosive disorder. Now, mind you, 98% of those I've overcome being in group homes my whole life.
Literally in skeptibilities.
But people that have fetal alcohol syndrome, it is very common that people get put in very pressured situations and the instant reaction just to give something to get them to back off.
And you're right. And you're right.
No, law enforcement believes that Michael was buried in that yard, taken out of the yard, and moved to a different place, which
And Mary Fairy Fly donated $5 through Super Chat. Oh look, it's the coward Ichabod Crushed Nuts Crane.
But the problem is, what you told them is what they have evidence that there was someone in the backyard.
Okay, but they did not specify where the dogs hit. They said they hit in the backyard.
Wait, what just happened? Hold on a second.
where it made up again, where he was buried, which was directly across when you walk out the back patio door. It was directly straight across, right in the middle of the fence, in the middle of the yard.
Sarah was initially charged, but then they had a different charge, so they took that charge away. And see, P&W, what is Stacy getting out of jail Friday? Is there anything we can do about that? Is that
They
true?
didn't specify where he was hit. They said that they dug by the shed, and that the dogs had hit around the shed area. That's
What's up, Mary? Good to see you. Thank you.
what I've been told. I know, and if you read their report, or you probably can pull it up.
We're good. Thank you, though.
She literally, I don't know if it's accessible or not, but I know.
Really? He's getting out? Motherfucker, dude. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Know for a fact that when I gave them that location, they literally, I watched.
It's a active investigation, so I wouldn't FOIA anything that's active personally. So I don't know.
Watched it on video when they were digging at that spot. Detective was on the phone with me.
Mm-hmm.
They dug nothing up. The dogs did not hit in that spot. I watched them.
Mm-hmm.
But you said that he was in the yard.
I said he was in that direct spot.
But
he was
the
never
day before
there.
Thanksgiving.
Clearly.
Well, he was in that yard somewhere at one point.
Somewhere. I don't know. I have nothing. I don't have
All right, man. Fruitland, you're on the clock, guys.
knowledge of it.
Well,
Like
I
I
mean,
said,
you
I
didn't
have
pull
never-
that out of thin air. Maybe
Yes, I
Adrian
did.
told, but you said that he was in the yard.
I said he was in that.
This is
Detective
when
was
it
on the
starts to
phone
get
with
kind
me.
of pissed.
Mm-hmm.
They dug nothing up. The dogs did not hit in that spot. I watched them.
Mm-hmm.
But you said that he was in the yard.
I said he was in that direct spot, but he was never there. Clearly.
Well, he was in that yard somewhere at one point.
Somewhere. I don't know.
He
I have
probably
nothing.
was.
I don't have knowledge of it.
Well,
Like
I
I
mean,
said,
you
I
didn't
have
pull
never-
that out of thin air. Maybe
Yes, I
Adrian
did.
told you. Maybe
Yes, I
Sarah
did.
told you. Maybe Brandon
No.
told you.
But this is exactly why it's hard for me to do these lives, because people are gonna try to judge me and say that I literally didn't. I had something to do with it. My question to you is why, when they did a polygraph test and I answered every question they asked me about Michael's disappearance, why on earth would I pass that polygraph?
Well,
You don't just get a false positive on a polygraph.
Well, but the thing is, I'm going to throw something back at you after if you are taking heavy medications and
Haven't taken any medication.
and you have these
Haven't taken
disorders,
medication for years.
Well, do you have proof that you passed a polygraph?
You can probably get it in the affidavit
Because I
somewhere.
mean, you can't use
I
it in
can
a
tell
court of
you
law
that
anyway.
three people talked to me about my polygraph, including the guy that did the polygraph in the Meridian Police Department, the Highway Patrol. The guy that did the polygraph told me, he asked, how do you feel you did? And I said, I was honest about everything. He goes, you're right, you did. And then later on,
he was so
I talked to the detectives. They also verified.
He was so mad after this that he started messaging me on Facebook, calling me a mother effer. You're not going to be happy till I'm in jail. That's what he told me. You're not going to be happy till I'm in jail. You're a piece of this. He called me all sorts of gay slurs. And then asked me for $100.
Scott Crimmon was also at the Meridian Highway Patrol during my testing. He also said that I passed my polygraph.
Did Sarah pass?
No. According to what I'm being told, no. I don't have confirmation. I'm hearing that from my mom and what the detectives told my mom, because Sarah was married to me.
So here's a common occurrence in these kinds of cases is that people want to give
information, but they don't want to implicate themselves. They want to have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Sarah not passing, but you passing. 3 other people may know what have happened, but I don't know what happened. And then you see what I'm saying, and you see where I'm going with it. I'm not trying to be rude and trip you up here. I'm just saying you pulling that out of thin air is almost impossible.
And it's not impossible for me.
I said almost impossible.
Okay, and I believe that. Okay, almost impossible, yeah. But for me, it wasn't impossible. If you literally sat there, you would see how literally, like, how on the verge of tears I was because of being interrogated so hard and so rough. And I told them the same exact thing the very first 4 interviews before the last one, before when I told them about where he was in the backyard. I told them the same exact thing that I've told everybody else. I have never met this kid a day in my life. I've never seen him. I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything about him disappearing, any of that.
Do you know what day they gave you the polygraph on?
What, David?
Do you know what day they gave you the polygraph?
It was May 18th, I believe. It was literally the day that I got my case dropped for felon in possession out of state when the feds picked it up.
Okay, so while you so you're basically lying to them while you're on the phone with them while they're digging up the backyard.
Yeah,
is what you're saying. Now, see, the thing about the day is, like, you're saying that you and Sarah and Brandon went to Cuna. Now, the thing with Brandon's story, which he's saying that him and Stacy got home and they went to the gas station.
Him and Sarah?
Or Sarah, sorry. Him and Sarah went to the gas station at 7 o'clock.
No.
And it's like, somebody's lying here. Somebody's lying. And
by the way, and we'll get that. We will get Brandy's meal train link. Please, if you can, help them out. If anybody deserves to be provided a Thanksgiving, it is that family. So
went to the gas station. We left in our truck to go tow his car upon his request.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that something's happening in this case, and I think that you would agree with me as well. But I do believe that things are still happening. Why did you stop at 8th in Arizona again? I'm just curious about that.
To put power steering fluid in the truck. And it wasn't directly on Arizona Street. It was probably about.
Don't go donating to legal funds for YouTubers that get themselves into bullshit. Donate to people like Brandy, who deserve it, and her family. That's who deserves it.
50, 60, maybe 70 feet, 80, maybe 100 feet behind Arizona, like before Arizona Street. Literally right after you turn left out of our subdivision to go on 8th Street is where we pulled off.
Was Brandon with you?
Yes.
And so when you did that, just about the time that Michael goes missing, you understand that, right? Just kind of coincidental too.
I don't know what else to tell you guys. I've told everything. I've told everything.
Look, I've asked everything that I know some people are saying, "Oh, Josh, you're being mean." I don't think I am. I'm just asking questions. And I'll let you finish up, Justin.
No, I don't think you're being mean. I mean, I think we're trying to find out what's going on here, and that's the thing. There's 4 different people saying 4 different things. What time were you on 8th and with the power steering fluid?
I don't have an exact time. Like I said, it's probably.
But the problem is, like, why do you need to stop right then and put power steering fluid in?
Because when Sarah made the left turn, the whining on the truck, when you have low in power steering fluid and your power steering is low in fluid, it will cause an extensive whine. And it literally sprays everywhere.
Brandon
So we
is supposed to
literally
be in
knew we were making the trip.
Mm-hmm.
So we had stopped literally just for the sole purpose of putting.
Think about this. A child goes missing. The whole town's looking for him. And you have these three numbnuts packing up and going the opposite direction at the exact same time that Michael goes missing. In the opposite direction, while everybody else is out looking. They just so happen to stop for whatever reason. They just so happen to be at the pad. They just so happened to be.
At MS Kelch donated $5 through Super Chat. I know y'all want Geo.
In the area. Brandon shirtless. Remember that photo that was put out about Brandon? When Brandon was walking down the street in the area of Michael. He has admitted that was him. Once again, and if he sees this, and I hope he does, because he doesn't like me either. And like I said, that's fine. I don't like him and I'm fine with it. But if he sees this and I'm telling him that he's the one that was identified in that photo, and I know for a fact that it was him because he admitted it to law enforcement, and that he was the one out there casing the neighborhood. And if he thinks that I'm slandering him, well, then have him come sue me.
Power steering fluid in. I had got out in the passenger side of the truck. Sarah popped the hood. I opened.
Kelsey's fighting for the Geo. Geo is fun.
The hood, opened power steering reservoir, poured power steering fluid in, closed the cap on the power steering fluid, walked back around to the passenger side truck, and we left.
Are you guys on CCTV anywhere?
Yeah, they have that picture as well. They have that.
They have what?
They have the picture of us stopping on 8th Street. They have the video. It was CCTV. That was also recorded. They showed that to me.
But has anybody known that? Is this the first time you're telling that?
Nobody's asked me about it, but I told them everything.
I didn't. I was just wondering if you were on CCTV at all that day, but they have you on CCTV on 8th in Arizona.
Yes, correct.
With Brandon in the car.
Correct. And Sarah.
Oof. I mean,
And
that's a major problem, right?
That day. Hold on. You saw a boy that day as well, didn't you? You said
Yes,
you saw a boy.
further down 8th Street on the very right-hand side in somebody's yard. And he didn't look anything like Michael at any point in time.
Right.
Okay.
We didn't ever even approach the kid.
Did the boy you saw have a yellow shirt on?
It was a bright shirt, correct. From what I remember. It was shorts and a bright shirt. And he was a lot taller than the 5-year-old boy. I can tell you that much.
Okay.
So who put the power steering fluid in?
I did.
So you're on video getting out.
Correct.
And
there's no way that Stacy's big ass got out.
Is Stacy with you at this time? I mean, Sarah?
Sarah? Yeah, she's driving the truck. She was in the driver's seat the whole time. Brandon was in the back seat the whole time. I was the only one to get out of the truck as it's on video and recording, and the video shows me putting power steering fluid in the truck.
They showed it to you?
Yes.
Okay.
It didn't count, Kelsey. It wasn't.
At MS Kelch donated $5 through Super Chat.
It wasn't a super chat. Oh, I did get. It came in too late. let's see. What was the question? There was. Did I know about the video? Well, I'm trying to. What was that question? Okay, now all this time during the interview, did both of you know about the video in the interview room where he guides them? Oh man. I'm trying to think. Yes. We saw that video ages, probably a year before it hit the internet. Yeah. And we kept it quiet, the best that we could. And but yeah, I knew, I had known for some time about that and had seen it. And I do remember that, but God, it's been so long. But yes, I have. We sort of came across it inadvertently, and couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it when they put it out there like that. Like I said, I had seen, but I think that the video had came out. My timeline's so off on this. I don't know if everybody had seen the video yet or not. I can't remember if the video came out after this or before this. But yes, it was something that we did know about. It was pretty rough to keep in, to be honest with you. By the way, and we appreciate it. That's a great question. But like I said, this bastard, I think Brandy released it eventually. It was a whole thing, but there's a whole thing. But yeah, so he's getting released, which is terrible. But luckily, we know that he can't have kids because he got his nuts smashed by a bull because Stacy Wandra allegedly rode bulls. Stacy rode bulls. Stupid motherfucker. Stupid, dude. Yeah, Brandy released it, and it was a strategical move, man. It was a strategical move. Well, what we saw wasn't a confession. What we saw was him directing. What we saw, yeah, I just got it. Thank you. But what we saw was. Because Sam, and maybe you're with this too, and this is just me. Like I said, this is just me assuming. But when they had talked to Stacy that night, there were conversations before that, and sounded like they were working on a deal. I mean, he admitted that they were working on some sort of deal. And so I would imagine that deal would have came with some form of a confession. I don't know that to be 100% true. No, I'm really not. I'm not convinced that the bulls weren't riding him. I'm also not sure if they're allowed around little farm animals, but he got his nuts apparently rocked. And I'll never forget when Shirtlift said, and the way he said it all cockeyed in a hot tub as he's smashing Coors Heavies, just going, Stacy got his nuts smashed by a bull, all while him and Sarah are having, the house of degeneracy. God did not abide in that house. Stacy got his nuts smashed by riding a bull. That's why I can't do it. That's why he can't have no kids. What? He made sure to let everybody know that Stacy got his nuts rocked. I don't believe it, but the thought of him getting his apple bag smashed by a roaring bull would have been it's just a beautiful thing. But not only that, do you guys remember when Sarah's ex-husband called into the show? Oh my God, that was freaky. And she had talked about kidnapping people before. She didn't specifically say kids, but she talked about kidnapping people before. Put his ass on the stand too. Bless the bulls, I know. Stacy got his nuts smashed by a bull. When he said that, it was like the funniest thing ever. Stacy couldn't have kids because he got his nuts smashed by a bull. The Montana was coming out in him. I've had my nuts smashed by a bull too. Yes, he is. By far. I know a farmer who recently had his groin gored by his bull. That's terrible. Melissa, it really was. Yes, where is her ex now? I haven't messaged with him in a long time, but I still have his contact. He's a very nice guy. I can play it. You want me to play it? Since we're here. Hold on. It's not very long. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, he was in a hot tub when he said it. Yeah, she is. She's doing awesome. Brandy and I go quite a ways back now. Almost, I think it was about 6 months. 6 months, I think. Dada. Oh, you want me to play a little interlude there?
Dude looks like a lady. Da da da. Dude looks like a lady. Da da da. Dude looks like a lady.
He got his nuts smashed by a bull. It's like a 15-minute thing. Picture in picture. Who said that? Who said you should be? Said that? Callie? All right, here you go. I remember when this happened and I got right offline and edited this standalone.
Can I ask you about Sarah a little bit?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Bro.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate you coming up here and
look at the hat. Just not giving a F, bro. Stacy got his nuts smashed by a bull. That's more just Brandon's because he sounds so stupid.
And so does everybody that's watching here.
God, look how fat I was. Such a porky little bastard. I've cut out the corn dogs.
Let me ask you,
Sarah's dumbass ex. This guy right here that I talked to said that.
a little bit about. So you don't know Stacy.
What a dickwad. Why would he say that?
See, but how long were you married to Sarah?
Briefly, it was like 6 months.
Okay, 6 months. And where are you from? Idaho as well?
No, sir. I was married to her when I lived in Texas.
Okay, because there was talk of her going to Texas.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay. So ultimately 6 months. How long were you guys together before that?
On and off, we knew each other for about 2 years.
Okay. And then you got married and obviously no kids. I'm assuming you didn't get your nuts crushed by a bull.
No, I actually have a son and a daughter, so my nuts are just fine.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So
thank you, sir.
I mean, if you don't mind, what ultimately led to the divorce?
Well, she had a meltdown about me not being able to give her any children because I wasn't trying to. And basically, she had me incarcerated under false accusations. And so I basically told her, I want you gone. I want a divorce. And inevitably, that's what happened.
And is that something you guys fought about a lot?
Well, our marriage was only 6 months, but no, sir, it wasn't a lot of fighting.
Yeah. So what she wanted you to give her a kid. Same thing that you heard.
And I have no idea what made me ask this question.
And what is it? She just wanted to be a mother. I mean, was that it?
She had a daughter when she was 17 years
old. Well, I mean, he did marry Sarah.
The story she told me, I cannot confirm this to be true. I can only say what she told me. She said Ed and Kay Ramsey made her give her child up for divorce because they were not going to take care of her and her daughter.
Oh, you mean for adoption?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can't confirm, but what she told you is that at one time she did have a child.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but and you can't confirm that, and so let's just make that clear. And that she was forced to give up the daughter for adoption. Her parents made her do that?
Yes, sir. Her adoptive parents.
Okay. And do you know how old she was when that allegedly happened?
17.
Okay. Was she very?
I don't know, because he was in the chat and I was, kind of okay. We could confirm that it was him, and it is, and it was. But for some reason, I just decided to ask, has she ever talked to you about kidnapping somebody or something like that?
Religious?
No, absolutely not.
So that was kind of new. Okay, I got you. That's
yes, sir. Very new.
Okay. You think she's capable of what she's been accused of?
It's funny you asked me that because the detective did ask me what I thought about it. And I said, when it comes to kidnapping, yes, she is capable of it. I don't know if she's capable of murder. I can't say that she is.
She ever talk about kidnapping?
Yes.
With you,
that's one of the things that led to me saying "C'est la vie."
So he's claiming right then and there that the reason that he left Sarah was because she had talked to him about kidnapping people. Not children specifically, but just people.
So she wanted to kidnap a kid.
No. She just talked about kidnapping in general, never anything about children.
Wow. And what would she say?
It wasn't funny.
Oh, well, she would talk about mainly just, how it would be interesting to have someone to go into some stranger's house and basically take control of them, be able to tie them up. And I told her, I said, you need to seek professional help. That's not normal.
Wow. I mean, that is, yeah, you're right. That's not normal. And you just must have, I mean, were you just shocked by that?
I was scared by that.
And was this towards the end of your marriage?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that she would cover up an accident? Like say something went wrong and when they were kidnapping Michael, and say it was an intentional homicide or whatever, say it wasn't that. Could you see her covering that up?
Yes, sir.
She ever abusive towards you?
Yes, sir.
So, because I've heard reports that she would hit Stacy with like pots and pans and things like that.
I've been beaten by that woman before.
Wow.
And I mean, I don't want to get.
I typically have a rule against when I interview somebody of going, wow, but I didn't know what else to say when he said that. Not just this whole thing was blowing my mind.
I don't want to seem agitated or anything, but I'd rather not talk about it. It's just not something I want to relive.
I don't blame you. Not a problem at all. You don't want to answer a question. You don't want to talk about something. That's totally fair. I appreciate you coming up and even talking. So Sarah was talking about kidnapping with you, had talked about kidnapping, and you were just totally thrown off by the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
And you wanted and you initiated the divorce.
Yes, sir, I did.
Was it not that it matters, but was it an annulment or a divorce?
It was a divorce.
And how did she take the news when you wanted to divorce?
A meltdown, of course. As a matter of fact, I was incarcerated at the time that I told her about it, and the deputies had to escort her out of the building because she was causing a disturbance.
In the jail?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so she has a temper.
Absolutely.
But she never talked about God with you or anything like that?
No, sir. I'm not really what you would call religious. I do believe in God, but I'm just not a Bible thumper.
Mm-hmm, right. And so was it news to you when you found out that she was now?
Yes, it actually was. It was a huge shock.
But were you surprised at all when you heard that she was a suspect in this case?
I really was. I wasn't expecting anything like that to spill on my doorstep because, I had just, the time the detective had contacted me, I had just found out that I was going to be a father with my firstborn, my son.
Oh, okay. All right. Are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm still here.
Okay. So you had just found out that you were going to be a father. Was she ever around any of your children?
No, sir. It's been over 12 years since I've known her.
So even 12 years ago, she had mentioned kidnapping. Was it more than once?
Yes, sir. It was on numerous occasions. That's why I said, I need to get away from this woman.
Good Lord. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Did she ever try to get you to do anything like that with her?
No, sir.
Yeah. Not that you would have went along with it anyway, but a lot of people's theory is that she was the ringleader of what was going on, and that people kind of were just going along with what she did.
I can see that. I honestly can, because she always had to be in control of the situation when it comes to anything.
Yeah. But she never specifically mentioned kidnapping a child.
No, it was never a child. It was just like I said, she's a control freak. So, I guess she would let it slip, or maybe that's just something she gets off on, but she would always bring up kidnapping a person and having control over them. She has to be in control.
And that's what you dealt with as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And a temper when things didn't go her way.
Yes, sir.
Was she a hard worker? I mean, was she a neat freak? What was she? What was she like in the house?
No
Was she
job
respectful of
and
people?
sat on her butt. No, sir.
So she was
had no respect for anyone.
So she was rude to people in your presence.
Yes, sir.
Did she ever meet your parents?
She met my mother. My
And
father is passed. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to hear that. What did your mother?
Oh yeah. We're not talking to the most loquacious people here. I mean, we're a couple rings below sea level, but I appreciated him talking to me. But yeah, I get it.
Think of her.
She did not like her one bit. She said that I made a mistake, and I agree with my mother. I did make a mistake.
Yeah, who hasn't made a mistake before? I mean, I am glad that you got away from that situation, because it just sounds horrible. But so she didn't like. Did she like your mother?
She pretended to, but then after she was not around my mother, she would disrespect her, which also upset me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So she would just say bad things about your mom, and she was just disrespectful, which is funny because I don't know if you saw, but I had a conversation with Stacy.
Yes, sir. I saw it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And he's not. And then I had a conversation with him off the.
Somebody just left me a comment the other day that said, "Can somebody update me on this? This is my cousin," and they were talking about Adrian Lucian. I always forget how to pronounce his dumb last name, but they're supposed to email me.
He's not exactly a loving, tender touch. Okay.
Right.
And it almost seems like they're kind of peas in a pod that way, but it still sounds like Sarah ran the show.
Yes, sir.
Now, and if you don't want to answer these questions, don't. Was there ever any infidelity on her part?
The only one that I'm aware of is once I was incarcerated. So we were still legally married. There was a guy at the gas station up the road from where we live that told me that they were in having intercourse with each other while I was incarcerated.
And you believed that to be true?
I can't say that it is or isn't. It's just mighty funny how, Stacy says he was messed around on. I was told that I was messed around on, so I'm just putting two and two together.
Right. This must be a trip for you, man.
It is.
Yeah. It's really weird. You never, you get a phone call one day from detectives and you're like, holy crap. Did you only talk to the detectives the one time?
Yes, sir. They only called me once.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like he told them kind of, I mean, honestly, the kidnapping thing is just crazy for her to even bring that up. And that's what you said 12 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe that she has, I mean, I'm sort of aware that she has a mental illness. Did you ever recognize if she did or not?
I did. Like I said, the meltdowns were not normal. I mean, people get upset all the time. You have your ups and downs, but I mean, when it's an extreme, that's a time to sit down and talk with someone and see about getting some professional help.
Yeah. Yeah. Did she ever mention to you that she had been
and filing for divorce,
diagnosed with anything?
She said bipolar. That's all I remember.
Then did she take medicine or anything for that?
No, sir.
No medicine. Okay. So she claims to be bipolar, and I don't know what her medical record is or not, and she very well could be. Probably. I mean, it sounds like there's some issues, and kind of the bipolar kind of does progress sort of the older you get, and if it's left untreated. So maybe these delusions of grandeur that she's having and the kidnapping stuff. I mean, that is extremely pertinent information.
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, I'm just doing anything I can help. I just don't want to interfere in any way. And like I was trying to tell everyone in the comment section, I don't know Stacy, so I don't know how I can be of much help to the case. My only concern is Tyler and Brandy getting their son back. That's the only thing I'm concerned about.
Yeah, so there it was. Okay, hold on. Listen. So, was it Retha? Retha, did you cue me to this? Listen to this. Listen to. T-Rev posting on his Facebook. Hold on, let me see. Wondered why we hadn't seen that.
Eat through these people
pile. All right. Here we go. So this is a couple days ago. And this is what T-Rev posted this on his Facebook page, which is crazy that he uses Facebook still because what is he, like 65? I mean, my God, T-Rev. But it says, I'm not the type to ask for help, but I'm at the point where I have to be real. Last night, my car was totaled. He totaled another car. Another car. Thank God my son and I are okay, but I'm feeling the pressure heavy right now. I'm a single father just trying to hold it all together and not lose my son or the progress I've made. It gets better. Thank God my son and I are okay, but I'm feeling pressure heavy. I'm a single father trying to hold it all together and not lose my son or the progress I've made. I was already approved for a 2024 Hyundai Sonata. Okay. Hybrid, clean, low miles, payments cheaper than my last one. The only thing standing between me and getting back on the road is a co-signer for 6 months. So he wants somebody on Facebook to to co-sign. Yeah, okay. I'm sure there's just fuck, man. The shitty part is that somebody's probably going to do this. Somebody's probably going to co-sign for him. And that's a terrible thing. It sucks. Piece of dog shit. I wish I'd have known this a couple of days ago. Because somebody is going to give him, somebody's going to fall for it. Somebody is going to fall for it. Holy shit. Okay. I was already approved. If anybody's watching this and you are feeling bad for him, don't co-sign for him. Don't co-sign. Don't co-sign. It's hard enough to co-sign for your family. Clean miles. Here's good right here. I make about $6,000 a month steady, and I don't miss payments. He just crashes cars. Ever, period. Anyone that knows me knows I handle my business. Not my business, my business. Get up out my business. I don't believe him. I believe that he wrecked his car though, because he's a dumbass. The car isn't just about transportation. Then what's it about? It's about keeping my life together for my kids, staying working, and holding on to the future I'm fighting for. You can get a bus ticket, an Uber maybe. If anyone out there, hello, anyone out there? Oh. If anyone out there can help or even point me in the right direction, please reach out. And to anyone else going through a storm right now, don't give up. There's still hope, even when it feels like everything's falling apart. I'm moving into my own apartment in Nashville and just had a major setback. Hey, where's Sweet Soul at? She's in Nashville. Sweet Soul, can we get you to co-sign for old T-Rev here? He's just down the road from you. And I know that you think the world of him. He's kind of in your town, so he's sort of your problem. Sweet Soul. Where's Sweet Soul at? Sweet Soul. It's okay. He wants you to co-sign for him. Look, if he made $6,000 a month and could prove that he made $6,000 a month, he would not need a cosigner. He would not need a cosigner. I'm just kidding. I don't want anybody to cosign for him. But he obviously doesn't make $6,000 a month. Nonsensical Raving says, I'm not far, but hell no. Magic Star says, let me check my credit. Be right back. It was them damn potholes. If he made $6,000 a month, there are many places that would finance him a car. Just would. There's a lot of really shitty car dealerships all over the world. He doesn't make $6,000 a month from what? Sitting there with his tits hanging out. Martha, she's there, man. Okay, so here, the comments are good too. Let's hear some of these comments. God dang it. Stupid. Hold on. By the way, we did hit our goal tonight. We hit the goal. So there will be Geo tomorrow. I just need to know if it's going to be after Lab After Dark or if we just do it in lieu of a Lab After Dark. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this back up. It froze. T-Rev. Here it is. Somebody said you moved to the left and your right side tires got caught up. So they're like questioning him. Look into a buy here, pay here. You won't need a cosigner. So, somebody said, can you explain more about the car you totaled last night? Maybe some proof and a little bit of backstory without getting too personal. Then maybe people would be more inclined to help. It was honestly a freak accident. The road was... See, he only responds to people that he thinks that he could get something out of. It was honestly a freak accident. The road was dark. The road was dark and slick and had cars parked all over on the side like a normal street. Wow. 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 I tried to slide over just a little to the left to give it room, but my right tires caught the edge of a ditch and the concrete lip of the drive. You know how fast you have to be going for this to happen? Are you are you kidding me? It was honestly a freak accident. The road was dark, slick, and had cars parked all along the side. One car was parked too far out in the road. I tried to slide over just a little to the left to give it room, but nay, my right tires caught the edge of the ditch and concrete lip of a driveway on the other side. That pulled my car up and I lost control for a second. It all happened so fast. Thank God my son and I are okay. The car's totaled, but it could have been worse. I just wanted everyone to know it wasn't me being reckless. It was a tight, dark stretch of road and a bad setup. So, yeah, I don't know how you total a car doing that. Imagine. So fucking stupid, dude. I'm not the type to ask for help. There's nothing I could do about it. Me car tires got caught up. There was nothing I could do about it. Blast. Total eclipse of the car.
Dude looks like a lady. Da da. Dude looks like a lady.
He faked cancer twice and once
Dude
with
looks
his
like
dog. He faked cancer twice. And then he told everybody his dog had it. And then he shaved the side of the dog's head like a piece of shit. Or shaved the dog's whole head or something. I don't know. The dog didn't have cancer either. But how's the, it's pretty sick. Then he said his mom went missing. It makes me wonder why where he's spending his $6,000 probably on crack. I don't know. Allegedly. Rolling a joint, reading his chat. Bloody hell. Fucking hell, mate. Good night, Sam. He's just he hates asking for help, but he does it all the time. He's constantly asking for, like, publicly too. Like, he doesn't even have anybody in his life. And then his hashtags are hashtag Rev Gang Strong, hashtag Single Dad Fight, hashtag Faith Over Fear, hashtag Never Give Up. I got a couple more hashtags you can throw in there. Hashtag Douchebag, hashtag Chode, hashtag Cancer Faker, hashtag Room House Ruiner when your girlfriend took care of your ass every day when you did nothing. Hashtag I'm a pile of shit and I know it. Hashtag voice for the voiceless. Remember, he would always say, I'm voice for the voiceless. I'm voice for the voiceless. He would always say that. His album was called Voice for the Voiceless, which is one of the most insane things. Like, there are actual people that do speak for the voiceless, meaning the marginalized or the missing or the deceased. This ain't one of the guys. He's not one of the guys, folks. He's not allowed. He's not allowed to do it. Hashtag fake victim. Hashtag bigger boobs than Tits McGee. Man, we got some requesting to do. Hashtag stays lying. Let's see some good hashtags in the chat here. Hashtag I return hot dogs and hot dog buns. This guy from a prayer vigil returned hot dogs. If that don't get you locked up, nothing does. Can you believe that? Hashtag I take back hot dogs and hot dogs buns and mustard from a vigil. Hashtag, I don't know. Hashtag Michaela, get your man. I don't think Michaela. Hashtag rapper wannabe. What other hashtags there? Hashtag Tweva. Hashtag watch the damn road. Hashtag free them tatas. Hashtag triple nipple. Oh, now we're getting into the no goods. Hashtag wiener refund. Damn it.
Dude looks like a lady. Da da. Dude looks like a lady. Da da. Dude looks like a lady.
Hashtag cold damn pizza. Where did that come from? I'm not against cold pizza. I kind of like it, like when it's left over from like the next day, but I don't know where the hashtag. Hashtag Trevor's got a small wiener. God dang it. I pressed it. That was for you, Rod. Hashtag how's my driving? Hashtag Ava coming in hot with a hashtag I need to grift for a bra. Hashtag D cup, tiny hands, flat brim, pants on fire, can't drive or rap. Hashtag pay your child support. Hashtag dentures. I did call him the hunchback of tooth decay. By the time you get your pizza from him, it's cold. That makes sense. Hashtag no nuts, no problem. Damn it. Hashtag I touched your food with dirty hands. Hashtag Littlefoot. Hashtag dash hag. Hashtag dash bag. Hashtag help. My head is drowning in my cap. Oh my God. Hashtag Chucky Beaver. What? I don't get that one. What does that mean?
I don't know if like Hong understands this is America. People could say what the fuck they want in America. If he has a problem with freedom of speech, you can go back to China.
Hashtag I lost my key fob. Hashtag good dad wannabe. Hashtag real teeth. Hashtag griftmas. Hashtag I stole your drink. Hashtag short people. Hashtag potholes. Hashtag sookie baby. Hashtag dude looks like a lady.
Dude looks like a lady. Da da da. Dude looks like a lady. Da da. Dude looks like a lady.
Hashtag intro outro. Hashtag brokey bro. Hashtag straight to the dome, baby.
Andrew the Giant.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat.
Thank you guys. GeoGuessr tomorrow. And we might as well do this again too since it's so much fun. Hashtag I'm too small for my hat and my car. Hashtag moves. Hashtag car buyer wannabe. Hashtag wiener. Hashtag Josh is awesome. Hashtag can't reach the pedals. 2 hour and 45 minutes. Hashtag he wishes he made 6,000. Hashtag cosign my bra. Hashtag please hit that like button.
Dude looks like a lady, da da da. Dude looks like a lady, da da da. Dude looks like a lady.
Thank you, Noel. I appreciate you guys being here.
The lab is my boss.
Right. I forgot to set our fucking goal for our 50 goal or whatever, but it starts out at $1, okay? Just like it did last time. So if we did 50 of them for $1, that's $50. So, you Josh.
No, we're not geoing in Canada. Hashtag Trev is a goose. Hashtag love the drums. Hashtag insurance fraud.
Dude looks like a lady, da da da. Dude looks like a lady, da da da. Dude looks like a lady.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Appreciate y'all being here today. I really do. Thank you so much.
I was actually just
Great energy, great
sitting down
crowd.
to pee, but whatever, you know.
We covered a lot, folks.
What's the point in causing any trouble with each other?
Live after dark. Start now.
Not only have I seen a baby pigeon, I've nursed one back to health. I've nursed one back to health.
Get the out of here.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
You just add too many wrinkles.
It's not a wrinkle, dude. I was down at the duck pond one day and I was meditating.
I'm not even gonna listen to this.
Hold on, just let me be. I was.
Pigeons at the duck pond.
What's that? I went up in. I went up in the bush.
You did not.
Yes, I did. Oh, come on, dude. I love the duck pond.
Okay, that might be true, but you didn't see baby pigeon there.
I might have saw a baby pigeon there. I can't confirm, and I'm not going to deny, though. Now check this.
No, you saw a different kind of bird. No humans ever spotted with their own eyes a baby pigeon.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't.
I have. But what?
Unless all the photographic evidence of baby pigeons are fake.
Yeah, because there's some huge conspiracy to hide baby pigeons.
No, it's just that pigeons are listening devices. They're not even real birds.
The part is like you're half serious, maybe 100, but I'm gonna say half.
I'm just saying.
And I think that Chris was.
You've never seen a baby pigeon, correct? No, I've never seen one. Josh, you've never seen one.
You don't know what I've seen.
Correct.
If you go to the duck pond as much as I do,
I bet you know zero people. I bet you know zero people who have seen a baby pigeon.
I've never asked anybody if they've seen a baby kangaroo, a squirrel, a baby anything. That doesn't.
So of course they've seen a kangaroo.
I don't ask them.
Ask them if they've ever seen a baby pigeon.
I'll just start asking everybody I ever meet. If they've ever seen a baby pigeon, and somebody's gonna say yes. No, you fucking don't. Just like you don't wear hats in your house.
I wear hats in the house, and I ask people if they've seen baby pigeons. How did this even start? Because I asked you like a year ago if you've ever seen a baby pigeon, and you lied and said you saw one at the duck pond.
I didn't lie. I said I saw one and nursed it back to health.
No, you said you saw one at the duck pond.
Dude, I went to the corner market and I got some milk. And I had a baby bottle in my trunk.
You didn't fucking milk a baby pigeon.
Milk a baby pigeon.
I've never even seen one. No one has.
Not only have I seen one, I've nursed one.
No.
You know I'm the giver of life.
Not to baby pigeons. No. Didn't happen.
Dude. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with baby pigeons, dude. I see them all the time.
That's untrue.
Dude, there's like 3 outside right now.
Dude, get a pic.
It's too dark.
Yeah, turn the flash on.
Dude. That was rude.
Arguing about baby pigeons because I already not even real.
They are real.
Hello?
Hey, Marco.
Good morning.
It's Frank.
Which one?
It's Frankie.
No.
Hey, have you seen my wife? Was she down there earlier?
No, that's, what do you need?
Well, I'm looking for my wife. She told me that she was going down to the sandwich shop, but I think she's. Is she there? Because I think she's cheating on me.
Which one sandwich?
I think she's cheating on me with one of the guys that's working at the deli. I'm gonna have to come down there.
What time? I don't know.
Well, she left the house last night around 10. Said I'm gonna go get a Reuben from Watch. Yeah, and her name's Peggy. Has she been down there? Is she dating you?
I don't know. A little bit. What do you need now?
Well, I'm trying to find my wife because I think that she's having an affair on me with one of your workers.
I know.
Do you know what an affair?
I don't know. Before 2 hours, one lady you order 2 BLT.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't order BLT. No, no. But I think my wife's cheating on me. You know.
I know. I didn't know why you asking me.
Well, because she's been down there every day, and I've never even seen a receipt. She's getting free sandwiches, I think.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to speak English. I little bit speak English.
But okay, so you don't, so you're not dating my wife?
No.
Is anybody
You
else?
work?
Is anybody else down there dating her? Because I'm not.
No.
All right, well, I'll be down to get a pastrami later, okay?
Pastrami? No, okay.
You don't make pastrami, or you do? Hot pastrami?
I have pastrami.
You do, okay. On what do you got for bread? You got sourdough?
I don't know what you like, sandwich, roll and hero, pastrami, turkey, ham. What you like?
My wife, she loves ham. My wife loves ham. I'm never gonna be able to eat a Reuben sandwich again.
Hello?
Hi. Sorry. I'm never going to be able to eat a Reuben sandwich again. She's cheated on me. Thank you for listening, okay?